to yet another episode of Syracuse Unpeeled, where we talk about some things and sometimes you listen to them. I'm your host, Alex O'Toole, and joining me tonight we have Matt Mulcahy, Kelsey Clamera, and Morgan Gordon. So tonight we will be talking about everything from Easter bunnies to Justin Bieber, and I'll be sitting down with SU student and Snapchat celebrity Dan Colantonio. So this week, a couple got a little too excited about the birth of their baby and texted the announcement to the wrong number. The stranger was kind enough to inform the parents that he wasn't the intended recipient of the great news, but that he and his brother wanted to congratulate them and bring them a gift, which they did, and the brothers still keep in contact with the new parents. Morgan, what do you think about this?
I think this is completely awesome. So here's what I think. We should all dust off those old crusty phone books that they used to send us in the mail, get to those yellow pages, jot down all those numbers in our phones, and contact people. It's my birthday, it's my anniversary, I just lost my shoe, I just broke a nail. Send me gifts.
Oh my gosh.
You'll get some great stuff that way.
Absolutely.
I don't know. You could get some really weird stuff that way. I'm not sure about
Guys,
this.
just going to a random page in the yellow pages. Don't know how that works. And I mean, we have Facebook now, so I mean, everyone's going to know when it's your birthday, when you just had a kid.
No, but
Yeah, but
not
they don't
people
send
you
you
don't know.
gifts.
We want strangers.
Yes.
Come on.
Well, that's
Sounds
why you got to
like
work for the
really dangerous.
retweets and everyone to share it.
I think that's a dangerous idea. I'd say don't follow that advice. And if I got that text, I would just say, hey, look, we were not expecting today. I think you've got the wrong number, and I would not have shown up. I don't know.
I'm just gonna live on the side of danger.
There you go. Danger and free things. That's how
I'm
you
all
gotta
for
do
it.
it, you know? All
Free
right,
things.
so we're all for it. Free gifts to Unpeeled right here. All right, so the National Environment Research Council recently had an online voting contest to name their new $300 million boat. And the most voted name is Bodie McBoatface. The first time the NERC has allowed the public to vote on the name of a boat, and it's named Bodie McBoatface. Matt, if you had a boat, what would you call it?
If I had a boat, gotta go with SS Wavy, because then I could just I could play Kanye's Waves. I could it'd be a turn-up boat. But I about to say I would not crowdsource it, just because, especially on the internet, just because internet's a dark place sometimes, especially just.
Trolls.
Yeah, and especially I would have at least maybe given all right, these are the options for the names, not just just put whatever name you're feeling.
I feel differently. I'm like, if you're spending all this money on a boat, it needs to be called like the Blue Extravaganza or something fancy.
Do you know how many blue extravaganzas there would be?
Listen, we're just swimming in blue sea. I need to feel that. I don't feel that with what is it, Bodie McBoat?
Bodie McBoatface.
See,
It's
And
a
that's
research ship.
it's too much.
That's a great name. I think it's hilarious. But if I had a boat, I would just name it after myself. Like if I spent all that money on a boat,
Kelsey.
it'd just
SS
be the
Kelsey.
Kelsey. It would be the Kelsey. Like
Kelsey.
There you
I don't know. But Bodie McBoatface, that's fun. Who doesn't want to get on that boat? You'd have a lot of
Or
friends.
would you not want to get on the Blue Extravaganza?
I'd get on that. I'd get on
I'd
the
get on the
Kelsey.
Blue
I'd get on
Extravaganza.
the whatever you called yours. I get on any boat.
Wavy. I feel like in my head, to me, Bodie McBoatface is like a dinghy. It's like a
Yeah,
little
exactly.
tiny boat.
I think like a Thomas the Tank Engine kind of thing, just as a
That's
boat.
what's great about it.
It's got a
I don't
lot of,
know.
it's got a lot of character. You got a lot of character, Bodie McBoatface. So this past Sunday, one father was not really feeling the Easter spirit. He got into a physical altercation with an Easter Bunny character after his child accidentally slipped from the rabbit's lap while posing for a picture. Jersey City police had to come in and break up the fight. Kelsey, what's going on here?
I couldn't even tell you what's going on here, but something's going on. I mean, it is not okay. The real problem, though, is what kids want to go sit on a rabbit's lap. Like, it's not like Santa Claus. No, I think it's so creepy. I never wanted to when I was a little kid, so I don't know.
Well, first,
Yeah.
shout out to Jersey.
Yeah.
Second, I would have to say that I agree with you. It's so weird. It's kind of like Groundhog Day.
weird.
We're sitting on Santa.
I
we're sitting
can-
on
hold on,
Easter
hold on.
bunnies.
I
we're like pulling out
completely
groundhogs.
disagree.
Like it's not going to be spring now. Like
Hold
put that
on.
thing back in the ground.
It's the Easter bunny.
off
It's
that
like
thing.
Santa. It's a bunny that brings you candy, and in the
It's
morning
a
you get to play.
person in a hot
You don't know.
suit.
The kids. Oh yeah, and you know that when that Santa's at the mall, the kids just think that's Santa. They don't know it's just
No,
some
no,
old
no,
dude
no,
with
no,
a
no,
beard.
no.
That is
No,
Santa.
all right. No,
No,
kids,
no.
go on an Easter egg hunt, skip the bunny pictures, call it a day.
I say keep the bunny. It's adorable.
Okay, so here's my thing.
Scratch it.
I like the bunny because candy. But I don't like that they take a picture with a big man bunny because like bunnies aren't that big. Like Santa, like true to size,
the Easter
actual
bunny.
size. Like
How about a
not so
petting
much.
zoo? Petting zoo?
Petting zoo,
Let's
petting
go
zoo,
see a
little
real
baby
bunny.
Why don't I just get rid of Easter?
We're gonna keep talking about this, but up next we're gonna be talking about my boy Justin Bieber. So stick around, Unpeelers.
You know what, guys? There's a lot of tree branches and dry brush over here. We should probably move the bonfire over there.
I'm guessing Smokey liked that idea.
Here's your check. Oh, you got it. You know, since I got rid of my car, I really enjoy walking.
Okay. God, no.
Getting pulled over for buzz driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates.
Oh, you're home early. You live with your mom?
That'll set your game back a few years. Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
So who's gonna do what?
I'll pack the dead batteries.
Great.
I'll only put what I don't need into a duffel bag.
Perfect. That's totally unhelpful.
No problem.
Meanwhile, I will try to comfort everyone by speaking in a calm voice. And who is going to handle supplies?
I can forget to do a list for us.
Thanks, pal.
We couldn't be any less prepared. I'm proud of you guys.
Talk to your kids about who to call, where to meet, what to pack. Search Ready Kids at nyc.gov or call 311.
Welcome back. So I know you were curious, and we don't have a decision on the Easter Bunny, honestly. But if you have ever wanted to eat like a Gilmore, you're in luck. Christy Carlson has just announced that she will be releasing a Gilmore Girls cookbook, complete with the show's staples such as pumpkin pancakes and s'mores wedding cakes. There is no word on whether there will be any coffee recipes, but we know that's one thing Lorelai can actually do in her kitchen. So, Kelsey, I'm ridiculously excited about this. Which recipe are you most hoping to see?
Okay, well, first of all, she doesn't make her own coffee.
Not
she
often.
can't. She just drinks the coffee. She hates making it at home, and she can only make Pop-Tarts at her own house. So I'm excited for all of Suki's pasta recipes. There's so many things. I wish I could eat like a Gilmore. They have a never-ending stomach. They can eat anything, but I will probably be lining up waiting for this cookbook. I'm so excited. I love Gilmore Girls, so.
For the first time in my life, I'm speechless. I've never watched an episode of Gilmore Girls.
Start
Okay,
watching.
you're not the only one.
Start watching.
What are we
It's
gonna
on
do with them?
Netflix.
I'm
Binge
not-
watch. I
I'm
do
not
it all the
sure if
time.
I'm sold.
I've done it
though.
more than once. It's a really good time. There's a lot of good food. I kind of want, because they get a lot of good takeout on there too, I kind of want like the takeout recipes.
How about the Indian food? That's a big one.
they're
They
big
get
on
the Indian
Chinese.
food. Yep. The pancakes though, Al's Pancake World, right?
Sometimes I do
That's
like
what
the
I'm
movies
going
that they
for.
watch on the show. They do like their movie nights. I'm like, I watch
Yeah.
those movies sometimes.
Listen,
I just want to
you
be a
gotta watch
Gilmore.
Pippi.
I don't know about me watching Gilmore's, but I mean, Kelsey, if you want to buy that cookbook and try the recipes out, I'll be more than happy to try them for you.
Yep.
So
All right, I'll
we're
do
gonna
that.
have a food party because of what else is new here on Unpeeled. Because we like food. All right, so Justin Bieber went from stealing girls' hearts to stealing their hair ties. In his most recent concert, the singer decided to reach for a girl's wrist and slip the hair tie right off while still performing. In case you haven't seen the Biebs lately, his hair is extremely long and was interfering with his performance, so he needed a mini man bun. But again, have no fear, he did not skip a beat. Personally, I would have loved it, but Morgan, what do you think? Cute or creepy?
I have to say cute. Justin Bieber has my heart. He has like every girl's heart. Probably not yours. Okay, good, because he has mine.
Oh, he's got mine.
So I'm going to say that I believe that Justin Bieber, you can do anything, and here's a hair tie. You can take mine too.
Yeah, if Justin Bieber took my hair tie, I would probably faint on the spot. I'd be so happy. That story, I would tell it till I die.
Forever.
Amazing. If my hair tie touched Justin Bieber's hair,
See, now the
nothing
question,
else I could ask for.
the question is though, would you make the effort of trying to get that back?
No.
No.
No,
Let
he
him
can
have it
have
forever.
Because it'll be in all like the paparazzi pictures. Like, that's
my
mine.
hair tie.
Exactly.
You know, all the girls in the front rows now are gonna have like lines of hair ties
Oh,
going on their arms. Like,
absolutely.
what color do you want, Justin? I'm here.
Actually,
And
let
they'll
me
just
take
be
mine
holding
back so
their
that when I
hands
do
up.
see him, I'll be ready.
We gotta be right. We're ready for you, Justin. I'm gonna go get my hair tie at home, and we'll be ready. Okay, so we made it to the Sweet 16. Obviously, you know that, and that's what this orange is for, and it's not an accident. I have actually been in Syracuse apparel every single day this week. I Can't lie about that. But this past week, Syracuse University's men's basketball team officially made it to the Sweet 16 for the 17th time under Coach Jim Boeheim, and our women's team also made it to the Sweet 16. The news came while we were all on spring break, but I don't think anybody failed to celebrate the big news. So Matt, now that we've made it this far, what's up next?
We're going to beat Gonzaga and then just keep going on. I'm trying not to jinx it, I know, by saying it, but I know. Hoping, but they're the 11th seed, we're the 10th seed, so I think we're favored. Also, the women's team, I've been keeping up on them. They're doing pretty well. So I think overall it's really good to be in the NCAA tournament for basketball for Q's.
I say shout out to the women too. They've been estimated time and time again, even though they've proven themselves throughout the season. So big ups to them, and I feel like they're both going to pull it through.
Yeah, and just like what an exciting thing for this year. I came into this year not thinking we'd go far at all, especially for our senior year. Bringing it back to those, I don't know, it was freshman or sophomore year we went so far, and so it's really exciting.
Well, this has been one of the craziest March Madnesses. I remember they were looking at, because we beat Middle Tennessee, who beat the 2-seed Michigan State, and that's what just said everyone's bracket's my bracket.
Oh, yeah.
Everything just went downhill from there, and now I'm just rooting for Q's because I'm not winning any money
Exactly.
this
You're
year.
welcome for all your brackets, people. So sorry about that. Go Syracuse! All right, so up next, Morgan is going to be stirring up some more Q's pride. Stick around.
Wow, these are really good.
You act surprised. Practice makes perfect.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who don't need perfection. They need you.
I grew up in the housing projects of Cleveland. I didn't even know that life could be any better than it was. Education for me has been a way to get away from the agony of what was normal life. I want to be able to impact the community, not just look back on where I came from, but to reach back to where I came from and pull some people up with me. My name is David, and I am your dividend.
Looks like it's done.
Don't let salmonella get funky with your chicken. On average, 1 in 6 Americans will get a foodborne illness this year. You can't see these microbes, but they might be there. So learn the right temperature to cook each type of meat. Keep your family safe at foodsafety.gov.
Oh boy, welcome back. I am tossing the ball that I don't have over to our reporter Morgan, who spoke to some SU students about this Sweet 16. Let's take a look.
About it.
I'm like fired up about it. Figure out how to make this appropriate.
And appreciate how good we are.
I really hope they enjoyed all the games because we played very, very well, and I think that our play has really proved our spot.
And who doesn't like an underdog coming back and winning? So I'm excited.
Well, I think Syracuse is a great place, man. It's just tons of alumni and everything that produce nothing but greatness. So I think we're deserving of anything that people want to give us or grant us.
They deserve to win because they did.
If another team was in it too, people would be saying the same thing. What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do when SU gets in the Final Four?
You should check us out. We're going to be playing a few teams coming up in the NCAA tournament, probably in the Elite Eight, Final Four. But if you'd like to watch us play, you're more than welcome to. I'm sure we wouldn't mind.
That are like, oh well, my undergrad deserved more to be in the tournament than your undergrad did because they didn't win as many games. They're just doing this as a tribute to Jim Boeheim, but I disagree with
The women's team doesn't really get a lot of love around here, but they've been doing exceptionally well this season. Who do you think will go further, the women or the men?
Quite honestly, I think the women have a better chance to go further. I hope they win 2 national championships, and it's a happy time at Syracuse.
Well, at this point, I'm honestly thinking the women are going to go further. I watched their last game. I thought they had some good moves. They seemed like a team, good teamwork, so I think they have a better shot.
Who do the men play next? Do you guys know?
Gonzaga.
So do you think we're going to win?
Of course I do.
If you could send a message to the team to give them some good luck, what would you say?
Good luck and try your hardest. And yeah.
Well, it looks like these SU fans won't stand for the haterade. So let's quench the thirst of our haters. I'm Morgan Gordon, Syracuse Unpeeled.
I'm gonna start doing that, just like pouring some out for the haters everywhere I go. I think that'd be important. Okay, so that girl, I mean, I think they didn't seem as enthusiastic. I think they felt it really deep inside, but they just couldn't express that in food.com. So number one, give me your message to the team.
Good luck, pull it through, and show the haters that we can do this.
And for the haters?
Dismissed.
Dismissed, haters. So stick around, guys, because up next I am going to be sitting down with SU student and Snapchat celebrity, Dan Colantonio.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt. There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
Don't look at me. Your hair's a bit frizzy today. Oh, you should pick that up. Oh, you're such a dork. Loser. Here, let me help you with that. Oops.
Every day, kids witness bullying.
Oh, look. Your crush is looking at you. Poor you.
They want to help, but don't know how.
See, no one here's gonna help you, because no one
Teach
likes
your
you.
kids how to be more than a bystander. Visit stopbullying.gov.
Welcome back, guys. I am here now with Dan Colantonio, who assists with all of the social media features for Syracuse sports teams. Dan, thanks for being here tonight.
Great being here.
All right, so I guess first, tell me what is it that you do for Syracuse sports teams?
So I work in the athletic department, and everything that you see on social media that comes from the athletic department, whether it's on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and Snapchat, is all my team. Like those Facebook profile picture filters that almost it feels like everyone's been doing for March Madness. We designed those with Facebook. We live tweet events on the CUSE account or the subsidiary team accounts, and also Snapchat is also really big, which we try and do as much as we can, and also YouTube for other people to see interviews, press conferences, stuff like that.
Nice. So I know that Snapchat's kind of been getting pretty big. You have how many followers now?
Yeah, we get about 3,100 views for every story.
Yeah, that's crazy. So, and I know you were also telling me that you kind of were handed the reins on that, and they were like, I don't know what to do, but have fun. So tell me about how you decided to get that started and what that's kind of looking like now.
Yeah, so about a year and a half ago, I went to my boss and said, no team in the ACC is on Snapchat. Why don't we become the first team to do it and get heavily involved in it? And he's not old, he's 35, but he said, how would a sports team really use Snapchat to, give people an inside look? And I said, a lot of teams are doing it. The NFL was really getting involved in it. And all the ideas that I use for the Syracuse account, I've gotten from the MLB, the NFL, other teams that I follow. But my boss really said, I don't know what to do with this. You do, go ahead and do your thing, and I'll kind of give you free rein on what you need to do, which was actually really nice because as people saw what I was doing, everyone kind of learned, okay, this is what people want to see, really.
So you do it? Do you do it straight from your phone?
Yeah, I usually, just from my phone, but everyone has the password. Like if I'm, like our women's basketball team had practice today in Sioux Falls, so obviously I'm not in Sioux Falls. I wish I was. But my boss just took his phone out and then just started snapping from there. So it's really it's all about really giving people that whole like inside access thing, because unlike Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, Snapchat, you actually feel like you're there. Almost you're viewing it through your phone and you feel like, okay, if I was there, this is what it would look like if it was through my phone.
Exactly. So I know you were telling, people are starting to like recognize you and whatever, like the players. So like you were telling me sometimes they'll just take your phone.
Yeah.
So what's that all about?
So in the athletic department, I try and be as professional as I can, and I'm not like boys with Tyler Lydon or friends with any of the women's players or anything like that. But since I'm a 6'5" male, I stick out very easily. But they kind of know me as just Snapchat guy. And a lot of times, whether it's with the women's basketball team, the women's lacrosse team, men's lacrosse team, they just take my phone and say, can we post a selfie? Can we do like a 2-minute takeover? And Malachi Richardson will do a selfie video and send it to the story, and people love it. So it's really
That's great.
cool.
And he just like signs it. That's fantastic. Snapchat guy, what are you gonna do? All right, so up next, we are going to be playing a blindfolded game of free throw. So stick around, because I'm a Snapchat guy.
If you want to be a parent, it doesn't matter how you play, what you wear, how you dance, or even what direction life takes you. You just need to be there. You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care don't need perfection. They just need you.
You know what, guys? There's a lot of tree branches and dry brush over here. We should probably move the bonfire over there.
I'm guessing Smokey liked that idea.
Here's your check. Oh, you got it. You know, since I got rid of my car, I really enjoy walking.
Okay. God, no.
Getting pulled over for buzz driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates.
Oh, you're home early. You live with your mom?
That'll set your game back a few years. Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
I've got a job to do today.
I've got a job to do today.
Have a good first day at work, Mom.
Your donations to Goodwill fund job training programs right in your community.
Feels good to start fresh, right?
Sure does. And like that, you're a job creator.
Welcome back, everyone. So we have Kelsey here, who's going to be our little game host. So she's going to explain to us what we're doing, and it's not blindfolded anymore because nobody tells me anything.
So we thought the blindfolds might be a little too dangerous, but what we're gonna do is I have some trivia questions. Some might be about basketball, some might be about some random things, some might have to do with, you know, Easter, whatever's going on. So
interesting.
So I'll give the question to one of these guys, and then whoever, if you get it wrong, the person that didn't get it wrong will throw the ball, and you'll have to spin around 3 times and try to catch it with this net. Okay? Does that make sense?
Okay.
Maybe.
Let's do it.
I'm nervous.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Gotta balance this net with the. Here,
you want me to hold that while you?
There we go.
put it right
All
there.
right. Perfect. All right.
Do we just scream it out?
Yeah. Is it like whoever just like says it first?
I think. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do it like
Let's
that.
do it.
I was
All right.
thinking I'll give it to one of you, but let's do it that way. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
All right. Make up our own rules. All right. What popular move was banned from college basketball in 1967 to be reinstated in 1976?
Popular move?
Like a basketball move.
A dunk?
Yep. You win.
Wow.
All right, so you have to throw the ball to Alex.
So what am I?
So you take this. You take that.
what am
I'm
I-
gonna
I'm
spin
just-
you around.
Oh, I'm spinning.
And then
Yeah.
when
do
she
wrong?
stops,
You-
you
do
throw it
wrong?
and you have to catch it. Ready?
Okay, I'm not gonna.
I'm spinning. Why am I spinning?
And
Wait,
throw it
do
to
I
her
get a
and
point for
catch it.
catching? Or who wants the points here?
Oh,
so who got
you win. You win.
Do we
You
both
got it
win?
there.
Are we on a team? Let me
All
know.
right.
Let me know, everyone. I don't know. I don't know.
We're just
Everyone's
gonna put
confused.
that there.
All right. Easter falls on. Oh yeah, 1 point for you. Okay. Easter falls on the same date
Sunday.
every year. True or false?
No. False.
There you go. Yeah, you win. All right. You take the net.
Okay, and spin around 3 times.
Yep.
Okay,
Here you go.
okay. 1,
And throw it.
2.
He only split 3
Yeah,
times.
3
I'm
times.
sorry.
Oh boy. Oh god. Oh boy. That could have been bad.
So you get a point. He doesn't. So the first one you each got a point. Yeah.
Yeah. So we
Alright.
each got a point on the first one. I get a point.
All right.
Right?
Which team won 10 out of 12 titles from 1964 to 1975?
UCLA.
I'm just gonna guess Syracuse because what school do I go to? Any sport ever.
You could hold it like this. I'm just gonna throw it out there. Might be easier. No, all right. Spin.
Does
Spin.
my literal body have to?
Yeah, your literal body. Faster.
I am wearing
It's supposed to
wedges
make it
here.
hard. Okay, there you go. Throw it. Supposed to make you dizzy.
Nice.
All right.
Like
2
a lacrosse
points.
player
Yeah.
over here. This is fantastic.
You each
You're
get a
like
point.
Dylan Donahue. Or I
Which-
should say Kayla Trainer.
Which day is it traditional to make pancakes? A. Shrove Tuesday. B. Good Friday. C. Ash Wednesday. D. Maundy Thursday.
Is
I
this
don't know
a
what any of these
Gilmore
are.
Girls question?
What is Maundy Thursday? I'm gonna go with that. It sounds like fun.
Yeah.
No, it's Shrove Tuesday.
I knew it was one of the ones
Okay,
I'd never heard
no
of.
points for Gryffindor.
I knew it had to be one of the ones I'd never heard of.
All right. What name did Arkansas give to its pressure defense style during the 90s? Clearly, I don't know what this means.
Yeah.
This is the last one.
In the 90s, I was
oh
barely
boy. We
born,
can't end
people.
in a tie.
But you're not in a tie.
I'm winning.
She's
oh,
winning.
You are?
I'm winning, Snapchat
Alright.
guy. I'm winning.
40 minutes of hell. All right. Alex wins by 1
Who
point.
could have guessed that? I don't think anybody knew that. It's okay, Snapchat guy.
That's all right.
It was
you
a
know
real
more
pleasure.
about basketball
Yeah.
than she does, clearly.
People, stay orange. Let's send all our good vibes over to Bayheim and the rest of the squad. I will see you all next week. Or maybe you'll see me. Either way, I love you.